Happy Tuesday. Welcome to your second stimulus check and stimulus package update. Hope you are staying safe and doing well today. In today's update, we've got a lot of critical reports, critical updates that you deserve to know about. So, the first thing we're going to talk about in today's update is the very big warning from an economist. So, Stephen Roche, a top economist, has warned that if nothing is done with this new wave in virus cases, we're likely going to see a double dip recession and a potential dollar crash. So this is not good news. The government needs to help. Congress needs to step up and help out with the stimulus. Top economists, economic experts are warning against the lack of action from Congress and the new cases that we're seeing right now, leading to a disastrous economic outcome, which is a recession and the dollar crash. We don't want that to happen. But before we dive into the other important details from some key lawmakers and key people in government and outside of government on the stimulus package and the second stimulus check, if this is your first time stopping by this channel, welcome. Consider subscribing now to join this amazing community to stay informed on the latest stimulus updates, economic updates, and financial tips for your financial wellness and financial success. And one more thing, if you support a second stimulus check to struggling Americans, be sure to give this video a thumbs up right now. Thank you. Okay, so what exactly is going on out there? Other reports, before we dive into some more details, other reports that we're seeing out there now are showing that Canada, our neighbor next door, just unveiled the largest economic relief package since World War II. So while the American Congress, the US Congress, is sitting out there taking breaks and arguing about the price tag and the size and scope of another stimulus package, other people are taking action. Canada just unveiled the largest economic package, stimulus package for Canadian citizens. So this is very interesting. This is something that we got to know because Congress has not done anything in the past 8 months. And other countries are out there passing more stimulus while Americans are left hanging with no financial assistance since the beginning of the pandemic. So Canada's federal government will spend $100 billion Canadian dollars to kickstart the country's post-pandemic economy. So other people are taking action, and Mitch McConnell, Nancy Pelosi, Stephen Mnuchin, and the rest of them are still running around arguing about the price tag and the size and scope of the stimulus. Just want to know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. Just thought I'll quickly bring this update to you guys. So since Congress returned from the Thanksgiving break, remember they took a break last week in the middle of the new wave of virus and people going financially frustrated due to the lack of stimulus or the lack of a second stimulus check. Congress finally returned to Washington. And while the lawmakers have returned to Washington right now, we're seeing that the stimulus is not necessarily at the top of their list. Instead, the pressure that they are facing right now is to pass another government shutdown, government funding. So they have to pass another government spending in order to avert or prevent a government shutdown. And Mitch McConnell and the rest of them are pushing towards making something happen to fund the government before December 11th. That is the deadline. So how come no one really felt this need to pass anything quickly or put a strong deadline for the stimulus package? That is also important, and I'm sure millions of people who are watching these videos and millions of Americans out there who are going through financial pain, and those who are basically displaced from their jobs and have their benefits cut short or about to expire, are worried about the stimulus. So Congress needs to put this at the top of the list. But according to this report from CNBC, Republicans and Democrats are aiming to approve a full year spending bill. This is not a stimulus, this is for the government. And they have reportedly agreed on the overall price tag. So they've agreed on the price tag for government funding, but yet the price tag for the stimulus and the scope and size still remains a major bone of contention between the Democrats and the Republicans. Both sides can't seem to see eye to eye when it comes to the scope and the price tag of the next stimulus. On that note, veteran actress, the Hocus Pocus actress, Betty Midler, has, as she turns 75, so Bette Midler has a message for Mitch McConnell. In this report, and on her tweet yesterday, she did slam Mitch McConnell. So Bette Midler, if you don't know her, she's a veteran actress and a musician. So she basically tweeted yesterday. She said to small business owners and unemployed in Georgia, Mitch McConnell has had a relief package on his desk for months. So Mitch McConnell, she's basically talking about the Heroes Act that was on Mitch McConnell's desk for months. And she goes on to say he refuses to negotiate to give you relief and will continue as long as he is Senate Majority Leader. Don't waste your vote on Perdue or Loeffler. So she's talking about the GOP candidates running for Senate in the state of Georgia, which is a critical race right now. So again, you have some famous Americans speaking up and lashing out on Mitch McConnell. I want to know your thoughts about this tweet in the comment section below. Now, other top economists in America who are calling for more stimulus checks or another stimulus package include El Arian. So according to this latest report from Yahoo Money, El Arian basically said that a delay in Congress will create a lot of damage. Remember, Congress has been delaying for months. And right now, this top economist is saying that the US is a good example because we have the ability, but what we've lost is the willingness. So he's talking about the delay from Congress in getting something to happen here soon. And he told Yahoo Finance, according to this report, that after January 20th, we will find our will again. The problem is that will create a lot of damage in the interim. So in the short term, he's saying that the lack of stimulus or the lack of action and delay from Congress will likely result in a lot of economic damage, since nothing is done by the current people we have in Congress to get anything done passed before the end of the year. And moving on, we're seeing other reports out here from CNN that basically kind of point out how government or how the possibility or timeline for the next stimulus may not be until next year. So this report from CNN basically says that we should not expect the second stimulus check this year. Instead, Congress is focused on the spending bill like we already talked about, and they are potentially going to add on other provisions like the expanded unemployment benefits maybe to the next spending bill, who knows, or the student loan pause. So there are other provisions that are about to expire towards the end of the year, including eviction protection and some other paid family leave. So these provisions may be added onto the government spending bill. Who knows? This is just something that CNN has reported on, saying not to expect any stimulus check because Congress is focused on other things instead. Now, the message from Joe Biden that every American needs to hear, regardless of who you are or what you can identify with, but I think this is a solid message. Joe Biden says it is time to put away the harsh rhetoric, lower the temperature, and listen to each other again. To make progress, we must stop treating our opponents as our enemy. We are not enemies, we are Americans. Again, let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. While we wait for Congress to finalize the next stimulus package, you may have to pick up a side hustle or side gig to get some cash or make some extra money from home. Be sure to check out the video on the left to discover the one-of-a-kind website that pays you hundreds to thousands of dollars to just read out loud. This is a free, simple, and exclusive side hustle, and in this video, you'll discover the step-by-step process to get started today. And if you want the best-kept secret to increase your credit score fast, check out the video on the right. Don't forget to help others find this video quicker by liking this video and sharing it. And also, be sure to subscribe now as we track the latest progress on the next stimulus package. See you in the next update. Be safe and thank you for watching.